Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH2000 here. Finished up another one a little while back, but had to wait for some parts. Needed some plugs from Slingshot. They were kind enough to send them quick, so I got them here. I like the black ones, or I wanted the black ones to this. I only had a red pair that didn't match this very well. Anyway, I believe this is a 1/2-inch core. I have pieces of aluminum laying around. I grab one that looks about right and cut it. I don't really retentively check how thick it is. As long as it's thick enough to take the plugs, I'm happy with it. Made this resin myself. It's basically aluminite with copper powder suspended in it. Took a lesson out of Jim Harris's design and put a black G10 liner in here on both sides. Just a normal lanyard, okay. Slingshot PFS. Now let's talk a little bit about the Ocularis plugs. Okay, if you drill the Ocularis plugs with a 3/4 inch, for lack of a better term, 3/4 inch bit, by the time you sand it, clean it, and get it ready for plugs, it's a little too big, and it holds well with really thick bands, but not with the thinner bands. So it's better to drill this about a 1/16, or if you can find it, a 32nd of an inch less. Okay, so either drill it with, instead of a 9/16 is 3/4, so about an 8/16. If you can find it, or if you're really lucky, double that, and you can get like a, what is it, a 17/32 bit, and that allows you a little room to sand them out, clean them up, and still fit the plugs nicely. Now that brought me to something that I'm going to say. Now Slingshot does not support this, so do not. They've got a way they want the plugs used, and they've got all their legal documentation showing that. But what I did is, if you leave the plugs a little snugger so that you can put the plugs in and they're super snug without the bands and without anything rammed down the middle, you can actually put these 3/8 skull beads in. Okay, they're elliptical, but they're very tight, simply because of the fact that this isn't quite a 3/4 inch diameter hole. It's probably about a 64th or a 32nd less than 3/4 of an inch after I've sanded it and cleaned it, and therefore it allows the plug by itself, almost doesn't need ammo down it to be tight and hold the bands in place. And then it allows you to put some of these fancier beads in. Now, you do this at your own risk, folks, and remember, this is not promoted by Slingshot at all. It's just something I've done on a couple of these to allow me to put something different. So that's why these skull beads work so well in this. Okay, as I say, you try this kind of stuff at your own risk, and I know that, and I just want everybody who's watching this to know that too. But anyway, put these skull beads in. Loving the way this thing shoots. I've affectionately nicknamed this one the Sarcophagus. Hey, skull beads, copper, you know, copper or brass. I'm not gonna put gold in this, you know. Hey, it goes. Anyway, hope you guys like it. Take it easy. Bye.